Welcome to the Daily Dish. I'm Shay Pausa. Today in She Knows Money, getting out of debt. Joining me is host of Money Talks News and author of Life or Debt in 2010, Stacy Johnson. Hi, Stacy. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Let's start off with getting out of debt this year. What should we be doing right now?
Well, first of all, if you want to get out of debt, you're going to need three things. I call it 3 M's, okay? You need motivation, you need method, and you need some money. So for motivation, there's so many different things we can use to motivate ourselves. I've lived this. I wrote this book, Life or Debt 2010, but I've lived this way for 20 years. And so I created a goal in my mind, something I really need to achieve. Getting out of debt, for an example, having a big savings account, whatever it is. Very specific, stay motivated. Number 2, method. Figure out how you're going to pay off your debts, which one first, etc. Number 3, most important thing, money. Where do you find the money to pay off debt? So those 3 things are what you have to focus on.
So what are some of the things that we can do to save money and stop wasting cash?
Well, I'll tell you, the very first thing you've got to do is figure out where your money's going now. So if you're not writing down your expenses and looking at them every now and then, that is absolutely step 1. Some people call it a budget. I call it a spending plan, because what you're really doing is planning where your money's going. But you write down all your expenses, you put them in categories, you take a look at them every month, and then you see, can I save some money in this category or that category? Let me give you an example. Let's say that you really enjoy eating out, and you look at your restaurant expense for the month, and it's $300. Now, so you might say, can I save money and still eat out? I say yes. Here's what you do. Have an appetizer at home, go to the restaurant and split an entree. You still ate out, you saved half the price. So the key is finding things in your budget, things you like to do, finding ways to save without sacrificing that quality of life.
Do you think the strategies and what we need to do have really changed in the last 10 years?
To be honest with you, Shay, I don't think things have changed. I wrote Life or Debt originally, by the way, in the year 2001. So I've written it again for 2010 with some of the same information. But let me tell you a couple of things that have changed. I think people's motivation has changed. I think the recession that we just went through has taught us all that life is not only uncertain, it's not fair. Our house may go down in value through no fault of our own. Our job may move to China. The government's not going to help us. Neither is our employer. Minimum wage isn't enough to live on. Social Security isn't either. I think that these are all strong motivators for people to stop this whole attitude of living paycheck to paycheck and in debt. That's no way to go through life.
Well, I guess the real upside to the down economy then is how much we become motivated. Stacy, where can we go for more information?
You can go to my website at moneytalksnews.com. We also have a blog called Life or Debt to help people stay motivated and to give specific ideas on saving money. And you can buy my book, Life or Debt 2010, just about anywhere.
Thank you, Stacy.
Thanks so much for having me, Shay.
Of course, you can find more ideas to save money and get out of debt on the She Knows Living channel. Just click on Career and Money. I'm Shay Pausa. Thank you for being with us today. I'll see you next time.
You've been watching She Knows TV. For more She Knows Daily Dish, go to sheknows.com. Be sure to follow She Knows and Shay on Facebook and Twitter.